Hi, welcome to Real Revit, Revit for the real world. I'm your host, Tom Dorner. Let's get started with this Revit quick tip. All right, so here we've got a project with some exterior walls and some grids. We want to place some dimensions on the grids. If you go to the Dimension tab, you can pick an aligned dimension. And by default, most people set their dimension tool to go to individual references. So you can come across and pick, and place the dimension. That can be a little bit tedious, especially if you have multiple grids involved. So instead, we're going to use a command that is built into Revit where we choose from the option bar here. And the option bar can be at the top of your view, or in some instances it's at the bottom, but in either case, rather than picking individual references, we're going to change that to entire walls. Under Options, when you click it, you can select whether you want openings, intersecting walls, or intersecting grids we dimension. In this particular case, I'm going to say intersecting grids. Then when I pick a wall, it's going to find the individual grids that that wall intersects with. In this particular case, it only found 2 of the grids, because in this particular instance, we do not have a wall that runs all the way across all the grids. So what I do is I place a wall, and I just use the shortcut WA, and I'm just going to place a wall that runs across all the grids. This is just going to be a temporary wall just for this operation, and as long as you don't sync with Central or anything like that, it's not going to show up in your project. So now I'm going to pick the same dimension tool with the same option of intersecting grids, and now all I have to do is touch on that wall. The grids show up, dimensions, touch on this wall, place it. You'll notice that it got to the end of the walls from the grids, and I don't have to individually clean those up. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete those temporary walls, and the references to the actual grids remain, and the extra dimensions that went to the end of the wall itself have disappeared. So it's just that simple. Rather than clicking, you can get dimensions to show up pretty quickly. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. If you did, please click on the like button, and I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you want to click on the bell button for future notifications of uploads, that would be wonderful as well.